happen here. Super. Introduce myself and let you know what's going to happen here. And so we can get you all up to speed. So question, guys, question. If you have DCX already or Elite Pack, I want you to put DCX into the comments. I want to know who has got DCX. Maybe you've got access to DCX. You've never used it. I know I had access to DCX and I didn't use it for a minute. And then when I found out what I was missing, oh, mate, I've been using that baby every day. So we're going to have fun on this call, guys. I'm going to ask you to interact in the comments because what I want for us is to have an interaction here. There's going to be questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask those that are using DCX. So people like myself, Lisa, Kim, I know we are using DCX. Am I right? Is that Kim? Yeah, you're using DCX, aren't you? So what I'm going to do is if questions come into the comments, instead of me going back over stuff, we're going to answer those in the comments as well. Okay, so if we can keep less traffic going through the comments, that'll mean that some of the questions get answered. So what does DCX even stand for? It's Digital Currency Exchange Academy. So what we deal with in the digital currency exchange is Bitcoin. Actually, let me get my chats up. Brilliant. Okay, I can see all of those coming. That's fine. So you're in the same boat as me. Someone said, you know, DCX, we're not using it. That's fine. So I want you, if you can, to drop anything you think may be going on in digital currency. What currency pairs happen in digital currency? I want you to drop, if you know, just drop some in the comments. And guys, if we get more cameras on, that'll be great because we are recording. Yes, XRP USD, BTC USD. Yes, so there's our Bitcoin. There is our XRP. There's one more yet, Ethereum. Fantastic. So we've got a few currency pairs that I personally have traded. So I'll be giving you a lot of my own personal experience. And Lisa will be sharing hers as well. So we're using different parts of the pack. So I'm going to share with you why it's important, I believe, to be using DCX. I believe that DCX is actually paying out. I mean, depending on how you use the other packages, but for me, it's paid out the most. So I have found this highly, highly amazing that I've literally didn't know this before. So if you're like me and you've been in the dark and you didn't venture out, then you are not the only one. So if you are new to the Academy as well, this call is for you. We are going to be starting you off on your DCX pack today. If you're already in the company and you haven't used DCX, then this is going to start you off as well. We won't be answering every single question here. We're going to tell you exactly where you find the answers. That means that you can be totally independent. That's what we want for you in this Academy. We want you to be able to navigate this space so you can get the results you really desire. So I'm going to share my screen. Can you just put so we can share the screen? You don't have to throw me host. Fantastic, Nikita. Nikita says she was on Ivan Paycheck's call today. Going to upgrade to Elite when the HFX bundle runs out. Amazing. So we've got plans. We've got a few people. Someone upgraded just today as well. Shout out to, who was it? Machiavelli and Tracy. So, okay, super. So this is our Academy. So if you've never seen this before, this is where you'll come to. And actually, let me go back a step. I'll go back a step and sign in and everything. I think you guys do this on the induction call. So when you go into im.center, im.center will take you to a screen that asks you for your name and your password. You'll put that in, and this is where you'll come to. You can personalize it in your own time. I've changed the picture and stuff. So that's something you can do in your own time. I can't see the chat box at the moment, Lisa. So if you're right to manage that with Jade and Kim, that's brilliant. So when we come into the IM Center is going to give you your directions into your academies. So when you come in here, they said, oh, you know, you'll be able to understand this with some short videos. So everyone that heard short videos, put some ones in the comments. Lisa will let me know if it's coming in. If you know and you've heard the short video talk, yeah, we're going to have short videos, guys. Yeah, fantastic. So this is where you'll find your short videos. I clicked on Academies, which is here in the menu. If you're accessing this from your mobile phone, which you can definitely do, the There'll be like 3 lines at the top. You click that and it'll give you the same very menu you've got here. So when you click onto academies, it's going to give you a layout of all the academies you have access to. Now I'm on Elite. So for all those that are going to upgrade to Elite, this is what your back office is going to look like. This is what your academies is going to look like. And you're going to have access to FRX, HFX, and DCX. So I'm going to show you now, there are 2 different parts of DCX, which I'm learning, guys, and I'm just going to share with you what I've been learning. There are 2 different parts to the DCX Academy. There is long-term investing and there is short-term. So I want you to put long-term and short-term into the comments, guys, because I really want you to understand that you've got 2 academies in one with DCX. You've got 2 academies in one. Now, that is amazing. The fact that you can get this on a value pack, the fact this is part of the Elite is absolutely incredible. And I know a lot of us have profited a lot with this. So I would suggest you take a bit of time and go through these videos because they're going to give you an understanding of what you have access to here in the Academy. So if you understand where you can get your academies from, if you understand where you can find them, I want you to put A's in the chat, guys. And I'll just recap slightly. We'll come to the menu. Academies is here in the menu. You click on Academies, and then you're able to see what videos you have access to in your Academy. The next part of this is the Go Live. Actually, no, I'm going to go to strategies first. Lisa's smiling. Am I doing this all right? Super. Okay, so this is your strategies, guys. So I'm going to tell you what is available to you with DCX. There again, if you have Elite, you have access to everything you can see here that is highlighted. So with the DCX, you actually have to download the Swipe Coin app. So this here is the Swipe Coin app that you can download from your Apple Store or from your Play Store, whether you're on iPhone or Android, Apple or Android. So you can download this Swipe Coin app, and this Swipe Coin app will send you out trades. They come out on a very regular basis. Now, the ones you're going to want to go for first are the Swipe Coin trades that will give you a copy and paste system that allow you to copy and paste and put a trade on. I don't know who got the Swipe Coin trade that just came through nearing the end of Mindset, but a trade just came through. If you took that trade, guys, I want you to put some S's in the comments because I'm in that trade right now as well. It was an XRP trade. So that came through and while we were on the call. So the question is, do these trades come through at a certain time during the day? No, the markets work 24 hours a day with this academy, which means that trades can come through at any time of the day, any time of the night. So I've been known to get up very early because I know when traders come through, put that baby on and go back to sleep. So where the money resides, is where you want to reside right about now. So I'm going to show you the Swipe Coin Scalper. And I'm going to also get Lisa. Lisa has really gone through this a lot, and it actually makes so much sense. I am personally using it. And how you use it, guys, these are the 3 steps. Now, these 3 steps actually basically explain the Swipe Coin Scalper. And there's a lot more Swipe Coin Scalper trades pushed out compared to the Swipe Coin trades. So if you understand the Swipe Coin Scalper, you'll be able to take a lot more trades from this academy. Now, here's the video you also get. Crypto Picasso does a 20-minute video here explaining how to use the Swipe Coin Scalper. So one of the first things I'm going to say for you to do after you've taken a look at your academy videos is to go through this video, take some notes, put it in action, download your app so you can do some demo trades. We'll go through what your broker is and everything in a moment. But you want to take this video in and really take some notes and use your demo to practice what you've learned. Okay? So the next part that I want to show you is our go live. Now, this is going to be a really great place to add more understanding to what you're getting from the Swipe Coin Scalper, as well as everything else around. I want to introduce you to some of the educators on this platform. They are absolutely incredible. They are so incredible. It just makes this thing make so much sense. So I hope you guys are following so far. So the first thing I shared with you was the academies. Can you put A's in the chat, guys? So the first thing I shared with you was the academies, and that's where you're going to want to start. If you're coming into this academy, you want to start with the academies, which is going to give you the short videos to break down what it is this academy is about. The second thing you want to do is download the Swipe Coin app. So I want you to put app in the comments, guys, because that's what you're going to want to do straight away. One of the newbies said to me, oh, does it generate a login? Actually, guys, the login that you have for your IM Center is the exact same login that you'll need for your Swipe Coin app. So when you downloaded your Swipe Coin app, you're going to want to use your login for your IM Academy to log into your Swipe Coin app, and that will give you access to the trades that will come through on that app. So the go live, brilliant. I can see you guys are with me, brilliant. And the next thing I did say was the scalper. So drop some S's, guys, if you're going to watch that video and take some notes. Put some S's if you're going to watch that video and take some notes on the Swipe Coin scalper. Don't miss out on those trades. Is someone on mute? Okay, super. The next thing, I don't know if you want to add anything, Lisa, if you want to just give me a wave when, because the chats are moving so quickly that I won't catch it if you mess up. Okay, super. All right, so the next thing, which has really been revolutionary for me in my trading with DCX, is the go live. Now, we're all familiar with the go live. We're all familiar with HFX Go Live and FRX Go Live, but actually DCX Go Live is absolutely on fire, guys. I want you to put some fire emojis into the chat, just for me, because I know it's on fire, and just to manifest some fire for you from the Go Live and DCX. I'm going to click here. So we go into Go Live, guys. You see where I went in. I'm aware that we've got new people on the call as well that just joined within the last few days. If you click on the Go Live, if we click on the Go Live, it takes you to this page. This page will then scroll down into our top educators that are watched. So if you're on Elite, then you'll know about your HFX and FRX educators, which you'll be using to make another stream of money coming in. Hang on a moment. We don't want that. So I'm going to scroll down to DCX. You click on DCX right here. And with DCX, you're going to have your own list of educators. So I'm going to show you who they are, and I'm going to show you which ones I recommend right now. But that doesn't stop you from taking a look at all the other educators that are available, because everybody has a different style, and therefore you'll find someone that fits your personality. That's the same thing. We've got over 100 educators on this platform, and I just want you to not put yourself in a pigeonhole of one thing if there's something else that could be better for you. So if you want to be day trading on DCX, which means that you want to go in and out in a day or a couple of days and get profits, you want to be dealing with a currency, dealing with an educator, sorry, that deals with that. So Sean, because he's at the top, he's one of the newer educators, really great guy. And actually his name's Soon. Anyway. So Sean will break down the Swipe Coin Scalper. So if you watch that 20-minute video, take your notes. You're going to want to come over to Sean and watch his favorite sessions, which are here, where he will break down the Swipe Coin Scalper for you so that you can start earning your way. Hold on a moment. All right, usually you can see the videos. It's not loading for me at the moment. But what you'll come into Sean, the recorded sessions, and these are for my really new people as well. This is going to allude to every single video, well, most of the videos that I recorded in every session. So as you'll be able to see here, Sean is a new educator, but every time he has a strategy, every time he has a video or a session, it'll be recorded. So he's got a video here that says Intro to DCX, which is basically going to be a more in-depth version of what I'm doing for you today. So you're going to want to go to Sean, go down to this video, which is Intro to DCX, and get a basic understanding and a really good start into DCX so you can earn. What the educators also do, guys, is they pick some videos as their favorites. Why do they do this? If they've had a session where they've had put some good source out there, they then save this video, put it in the favorites, and that is an indication for you as the student to go to the favorites, cover these sessions so that you can be up on what he's saying here. So swipe coin mastery, we told you to download swipe coin. So now he's got a video that's going to break down how you master swipe coin. He's also got swipe coin scalper mastery. We just told you to watch the swipe coin scalper video, but this video is going to go into a lot more depth for you so that you can get more results. And this triple S strategy and support zones is great. He's got his own strategy of how he goes into a swipe coin scalper trade. So these are going to be his strategies and his approach, which I feel are brilliant. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you to another educator so you can see who else is available. So the two that I suggest, and I don't want you to do too many, you might want to have a feel around and see who's great. But the second educator that I would suggest for swipe coin scalper would be Crypto Picasso. So let me tell you what time these sessions are going to be on in UK times. So if you're interested in Crypto Picasso, you're going to be on a session on a Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Bear it in mind, these sessions are recorded, but a lot of the time, if you're on them live, you may take trades live with the educator as well. And with Sean, he does a Monday. No, isn't it? These are like in the morning times, like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this will be 1 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday morning. You'll have midnight on Wednesday and midnight on Friday, which is Thursday night, Friday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. If you just add 5 to the EST time, you'll get the UK time. And those educators deal with your daily education, although they will give you background over the cryptocurrency as a whole. They'll definitely help you with your day trading when it comes to DCX. The other two educators that I absolutely adore are Jason Brown. Jason Brown is actually one of our mentors as well. So he's a mentor in our business. So he builds the business and he trades. Now, that's a winning combination. And they're going to tell you that is the best way to build this business. So you get a chance to see how it works for these people. So Jason Brown is a great educator, and he breaks down the background of Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP. He gives you the background of where it's coming from, why it's important, how to get in, looking at the trends. So if you want the history of Bitcoin, the history of XRP, the history of our cryptocurrencies, you want to go to Jason Brown, who's going to break it all the way down for you. And I'm not going to lie to you, probably at first it will go over your head. But if you stay plugged in, this is going to be like second nature to you. Now, my all-time favorite, guys, my all-time favorite educator is Curtis Cobain. And this guy has really helped my crypto wallet grow in amazing ways. I only started investing in my crypto wallet in December of 2020. I was a late adapter, but I have seen incredible growth in my crypto wallet based on what Curtis Cobain has said. Now, I'm going to tell you how to navigate these videos. So we've got favorite videos here, and I feel like it's great to go over the favorite videos. But what I'm going to advise you to do, as well as going over these favorite videos, you're going to want to try and catch the latest video that has come out from any of these educators. Why is that, you say? I'm saying that because they'll give you the very latest news and the very latest coins to get involved in. So this video here, I watched that this morning because this came out, well, actually, no, I didn't watch it this morning. I think I watched it yesterday. We watched it yesterday, me, Tosin and I. And it gave us some really great tips as to what coins to get invested in. And we opened a new wallet, we invested in a new coin, and we've already seen growth. And a lot of these things are happening right now. So I don't want you guys to miss out on the source that is in here. Now, there's a way to probably navigate the elite pack. Now, we can take the copy and paste trades from FRX and learn a strategy, pick an educator. We can continue to trade money a minute and select an educator. We've got some great educators on HFX. But what I'm going to tell you to do is I'm going to tell you to select a couple of educators within the DCX, because where the money resides, and the more you know, the more you will earn. Where the money resides. So for me, and it may be the way I have navigated the elite pack, but I have made most of my money in DCX. So I'm not making any claims or anything, but I just know that the education, because of how it's set up, it's giving you 2 academies in one. So I'm actually earning with my long-term wallet. I'm actually earning on day trading as well. So I think maybe because it's got giving you 2 streams or 2 avenues, that I'm actually getting a lot for my time and money. So what I've actually done is created a study plan. So guys, I know we've come in here to make money, but I'm going to tell you to create a study plan to understand this stuff so you can really put yourself in a position to be making massive moves. Now, some of the stuff that we've learned on this academies is absolutely incredible. The movement in Bitcoin, the controversy around XRP, the coming up of Ethereum, all of this stuff is being explained in great detail with the DCX Academy educators. So when you understand the background of some of these cryptocurrency coins, you'll understand how to move. Now, one of the people one of the people in our team that I'm seeing really taking advantage of this and sharing it with the team is Kimberly. So I'm going to ask Kimberly just to share briefly about her experience in a moment. And I'm going to ask Lisa to share her experience as Swipe Coin Scalper. I know Kimberly's buying coins and she's really building her crypto wallet, but I also know she's trading it. I know she's doing it all. I don't know Kimberly, but she's doing it all. And I really want to commend you, Kimberly, for not putting anything down and really being a student. You've really become a student. You have not come in here thinking you're an expert. You have really plugged into this and you've helped me. So I want to give you some props right now because you've encouraged me to really push into my education as well. So thank you from the bottom of my heart because I'm actually following your example as well. But I just want you to share a little bit of your experience of DCX, just if there's any little tips that anybody could take up. And guys, yeah, drop some K's in the chat for the amazing Kimberly. Let's go, sis.
Thank you. I just want to give it back to you because you're doing well. You're doing good as well. Yes. I saw the money that you withdraw. I said, Jesus Christ, you have that money. You have no money for the table. But thank you guys. So for those who don't know me, my name is Kimberly. I'm a P600 leader. But yeah, so I started, just like everybody else, I just had the DCX sitting down in a corner. I was even thinking about to downgrade my package because I said, then I want me to pay for, no, let me just stick with the FRX and the HFX. But when I start using this, the DCX was the end of November. So a month after I joined, when I saw Bitcoin was going up and up, and then I was on IG and I saw a few of the students, they were talking about DCX. I said, let me find out what this DCX is. And just like any normal person, I went in my back office. I started with the IM Center, the Academy videos. So start there first, guys. And then you go to the Go Live sessions. And I didn't watch all of Kirk Cobain videos. I only start watching him when he came on live, and then that's how I start catching up on myself each time I go on his Go Live session. and then I start watching from the bottom up. Now, in my portfolio, I have over 16 coins, guys. Well, I had just a few, but since watching Kirk, I had gained more. I'm Mr. Look, money start growth, and I said, no, money and grow over here, sir. Over here, so the money resides. So I said, okay, then, this is good. So I said, okay, let me just stick to this. And then, guys, I never understand how to use this scalper. I tell you the truth. I haven't watched much of Picasso videos. I only watched a few, and he was talking about Bitcoin and stuff. But when Sean came on, people, I said I catch it overnight. We said, whoa, yes, the scalper, I hit this, yes. So the first night Sean came on, I flipped the £10 in no income claim, guys, because when you watch his videos from top to bottom, trust me, you're gonna say, no, Jesus, but me I miss out over here, sir. People, I've made the most money over DCX. I'm making money with HFX because that's my soul right there. But the DCX, listen, when you break down how to use the scalper, the 6 steps, that's you. Make sure you have a book and a pen. Write down, guys, because they said no make the money, where you go again? The no takers are the money makers. So make sure you write these down. I did copy it as well and put it in my notes. So if anybody wants it, I can drop it in the note section. So just follow those simple steps, watch the videos, and then you will catch it by a click of the finger. And by tomorrow you start making money. Come back and tell me. Yeah. But the shortcut scalper is really, really good. So you can literally go in there and you can say, okay, we can identify this, the break and close. I never understand all of these things in a break and close. And when he said the Hulk smash, it's an Hulk smash you wait for. And then that's how you make the money. But guys, no, serious thing. I'm telling you, when you watch Sean, you will understand what I'm talking about. Start from the bottom and then you work your way up. Just take your time. Don't rush. Don't sit down and watch all the videos at once. Watch one, even if it's every hour, and then that's how you will catch it. Trust me. But like I said, there's money there to be made. But be very careful, because the first time I tried it, I'm put in 100 pound gone overnight. So Jesus Christ, no, we have to take time. I said, I have to take time. 100 pound went. I said, no, let me start again. And people, by the second time, I say, Mr. 10 pound gone into 100 pound. I said, yeah, we get it now. But that's how it works, guys. But yeah, if you follow the blueprint, watch the videos, take notes, you will understand and practice. Rather than going into the market straight away, practice on your demo first. And then once you start doing that, then you will see results. But thank you. Back to you, Amina.
Thank you so much, Kim. Guys, don't you just love Kim's energy? I love Kim's energy. I celebrate this sister so much. I love her so much. Drop some K's in the chat. So what Kim has said is totally the truth, guys. Like, you've got to just, and I agree with what she said, you know, go from top to bottom. But my advice would still be go to the latest video first. Do the background study in your own time, but don't miss out on so whatever the latest video is from Sean or Crypto Picasso with your trading right now, because there's been a massive move happened in Bitcoin in the last, few hours, and Lisa? We've been in a trade over the weekend. Like I was at my auntie's house Sunday, hit profit on Sunday. You know, I remember just trading Monday to Friday. I was at my auntie's, we was chilling, hit profit. I was like, what? Let's go.
Yeah.
You know what? No, go on, Kim.
Sorry. Yeah, even on, was it Sunday? When we were up, Lisa? Yeah, we were up on Sunday and we were there sitting down waiting on the candle to break through the line. I said, Jesus, this candle is playing with us. People will start stock Bitcoin. We sit down and we watch the candle and we see take time and it touch the line. I was why? And by the time we look, it just break the line, it break and close. And then we ride it up to 89,000. Was it 89? You more than 89,000. That God, we got at 89,000 already. We ride it up to 49,000. That's when it touched 49,000. People, money made from Sunday to Sunday, where the money resides. Yes.
listen, this is why I needed to do this call like straight away, guys. This is why there was an urgency for this call, because there is movements happening in Bitcoin right now, and it's absolutely imperative that you get an understanding about this stuff. So if you thought you were just copy and paste with FRX, and you thought you was just pressing red and green with HFX without really understanding it, and yeah, you're making money, but I'm going to tell you this: if whatever package you are on, guys, we want you to create your, if you have never had a MetaTrader 4, we want you to create your MetaTrader 4. Lisa, are you okay to go through the KOT and stuff like that? Super. We're going to tell you how to create your account and what the minimum is. Actually, I don't know if there is a minimum. Is there a minimum, Lisa? I don't think there is. I mean, with HFX, you have to have $50 for one and then $250 for the other. But with KOT, I don't think there is a minimum, but you just have to have proper risk management. So Kim alluded to risk management when she said she put a trade on and lost her money. That's fine. We will have lessons here, but if you plug into the education, you'll have more wins than lessons 100%. So the next part of this, I'm going to pass over to Lisa so she can explain to you what broker we're using, how to get that hooked up to your MetaTrader 4. If you have not downloaded your MetaTrader 4 already and you are new, you need to do that. If you are not downloaded your MetaTrader 4 because you are just on HFX, you need to do that, because this kind of information is everywhere. We're seeing Bitcoin on the billboards. It's on an upward trend, guys. So you want to get into this so much. I've actually grown my account from 3 figures to 4 figures within a week. And what I'm saying to you is it was education, understanding, and also really plugging into these mentors that are really steering you the right way. Just once you understand how to count Bitcoin pips, it's different to the other pips. It's different from the other growth. So what I'm going to say is really, really do exercise risk management and really, really do get plugged into the education, because what we know is going to get us paid. So I'm going to pass over to Lisa. She's going to tell you a little bit about her experience with Swipecoin Scalper first, and then we're going to quickly go over your broker and why you need to have that.
Hey, what's going on, Wealthier World? Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm excited to get into this. I'm excited that there's so many people on the call that's ready to learn about the Scalper, the app, and start making this Bitcoin money, because we're definitely eating off Bitcoin lately. It's amazing. So I want to get straight into it. I will do a bit of a testimony as we go along, but I just want to give you guys as much value on this call as possible. So I'm going to get straight into it, and then we're going to go ahead. So the first thing I want you guys to know is everything that I'm going to show you guys is on the system, right? I don't have access to anything special that any of you guys have got. So everything that I'm about to show you is literally on your back office as well. The first thing that we're going to go through is how to set up your account, right? Which accounts you should be using for your short-term and your long-term crypto. And then we're going to get into the Swipecoin app, and then we're going to do the Swipecoin Scalper, right? So hold off on that. Any questions that you've got, guys, make sure you're dropping them into the chat. Amina's going to keep an eye on the chat for anything that comes through, and then we will get it cracking, right? So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is the launch document that every single person received when they joined the family, right? That has got how you set up your accounts on it, right? Step by step, how you set up your account. So I'm going to share it first of all, but if you do not have this document, if the person that brought you in didn't give it to you, you can access it in Discord on the resources section, right? So in the resources section of Discord, you will see the launch document and the fast start guide. If you do have it, just make a note down on your notes now for my note takers, the money makers. You want to go to page 9 of your launch document, right? Because on page 9 of your launch document, you're going to see opening your DCX trading account, right? So on here, you've got the link for the website link for KOT. So KOT is where you're going to open your broker account. You're going to open that, and you're literally just going to follow these steps, guys, step by step, how to open it. A lot of people reach back out and ask for the leverage, which is right here. And make sure, guys, you select your currency, right? So if you are in the UK, select a GBP account. So many people have selected dollars and then they have to go back and change it. We're already currency exchanging, right? So you don't want to be trading in dollars, and then when you're withdrawing your money, you've then got to withdraw it back from dollars from pounds. So when you are selecting your currency, if you are in the UK, make sure you are using GBP. Let me admit these. I mean, I'm going to make you host because people are still trying to get in. All right, cool, you got host. All right, so then as you go through, again, you are just going to be following these steps here. We are going to do a video of a step-by-step video. I can't share it on my Zoom screen because obviously it's going to have my personal account details on there, right? But we will go through that and have a video on there as well. And then once you've made your transfer, all right, so to transfer, you are going to be using Bitcoin to transfer into your wallet, right? So it says it on here. But what you're going to do is you're going to buy Bitcoin either from your crypto.com, your Coinbase Pro, wherever you're buying and holding your long-term crypto from, right? So as Amina said earlier, there's two parts of the DCX. You get a 2-for-1, right? So you get your long-term crypto holdings and then your short-term crypto holdings, right? Or your day trading. So for your long term, that is where you're going to just buy and hold the coins that Amina showed you on Curtis Cobain's. His Saturday sessions, the live at 5s, are literally life-changing for the Bitcoins, the low cap coins, medium cap coins. Like, he's getting people into trades at 2 or 3 cents that are then going on to major exchanges. And guys, imagine if you get in at 3 cents, 3p, all you need is that to hit $1. Right? You don't need it to do a Bitcoin and go up to 49K. You just need it to hit $1 and you've doubled, tripled, quadrupled your account, right? So those sessions are literally invaluable. I would definitely recommend Curtis Cobain's session. I know a lot of people are already plugging in. But as we were saying, so you're going to go through these steps, and obviously you can have your demo account, which I do recommend doing. I myself had a demo account. Even if you're just going to do it for the weekend, guys, right? But have a demo account for a couple of days just so you can get used to how Bitcoin moves, how Ethereum, XRP, because they don't move like normal currency pairs. A lot of the time we're thinking, all right, yeah, that's got to come down, because no, Bitcoin is in a world of its own. It can literally do what it wants. If you're waiting on Bitcoin to come back down to 20K, right, we're going to be here a while because we're going up. So just make sure that you get used to trading, and we're going to go through some risk management stuff today. We're not going to have anyone blowing an account. Nobody on this call should blow an account after being on this call. Shout out to you, Kim. You're not going to be blowing no more £100. None of it. I know you're on it. Kim is waiting for that Hulk smash on that scalper before she's even jumping into the trades anyway, so we know we're all good. I can see the chat moving. I mean, if there's anything that I need to answer, yeah, just let me know because I can't see it. Right, so obviously you've got your demo, and then you just link it, guys. For those of you that were here previously and you did an IC Markets account, it's the exact same step shot that you're going to take to link your account, your KOT account, to your MT4. Right? So these are here literally step by step for you to follow. All right. Shout out to Jesse on the call. Literally came in yesterday. Came in a couple days ago, right? Already got, he didn't even call me up. He set up his whole account, was in a Bitcoin trade in less than 10 hours. Like, absolutely insane, guys. The time that you can jump in and get into the market. It does not take long at all. Right, we've all got access to this information. So that is how you set up your trading account, right? You're literally just going to go through these step by step. And then if you get stuck, feel free to message in that Discord group, right? And say, hey, I'm stuck on step da-da-da-da-da. But don't just try and do your account and you haven't even followed through on the steps yet, because this is literally step by step on how to open the account, how to transfer your money over. It tells you right on here. So I'm going to quickly stop sharing this and we're going to go into, let me stop sharing this. We're going to go into the app, right? So the first thing I want to share with you guys is, I know a lot of people have got issues with alerts, right? I know when Amina was talking, a lot of people was private messaging me about how do we get the alerts? The alerts aren't coming up. Let me share. Oh, I don't want to share any of those things. Hold on, guys. Oh, it won't let my phone do it. Amina, make my phone the host, please, because it won't let my phone share its screen. It will only let me share my photos for some reason. But I checked it before, it was working. Yes, if you already have an account with your Coinbase or crypto, if you already have a long-term account, you don't need to open another wallet to purchase your Bitcoin. You can buy it there. No, wrong one. That's the laptop. Tamara, yes, you can trade crypto on IC markets. However, it depends which account type you've got, and it will also stop you trading at the weekend. So you won't be able to manage your trades Friday to Sunday because the market's shut on IC markets. So we recommend to trade on KOT. The leverage is better, the spread is better, and you've just got more management on there. Hold on, guys.
All right, I'll take a look at some of the questions while Lisa's setting that up. Someone said they're having some trouble with their crypto.com. The only thing I can suggest is make sure that your account is verified. And if it's verified, might get a bit more movement like that. Meaning, make sure your IDs are in. But also, guys, I know that we've been talking to people about having crypto wallets and letting people know that they should be investing. Guys, we're only making a suggestion. So if someone has trouble with a crypto wallet after they have decided to invest in a crypto wallet, it's not really your job to help them deal with the intricacies of that. There's things like YouTube are still great spaces to find out about these things, and emailing the company themselves as well. So we're only educated on how to trade it, not the ins and outs of the software used, unfortunately. We can share our experience, but we're not necessarily going to be able to help you to solve every problem. So the person that's having trouble seeing their balance, my only advice right now is just to make sure that your account is verified, meaning that your IDs have been uploaded. It's quite a vigorous process with crypto.com, which I actually like. It just means there's more security. Lisa's answered that one. So you can trade it on IC markets, but it won't be open on the weekends. If you already have an account with Coinbase, should I buy Bitcoin on here or open another wallet? Now, we are not advising the use of Coinbase so much anymore. So, I mean, if you have got it, that's fine. But we are using crypto.com here. So if you go to your mentor and get them to send you a crypto.com link so you can open that account and use that one.
All right, cool. I'm going to do the swipe coin scalper first, just because my phone is playing up sharing the screen, but I've logged out, so I'm going to just turn it off and turn it back on. So we'll do this bit first.
Okay, make me host and I'll see if I can do it as well.
Yeah, cool. We'll do it on all. We'll do it after. Right, so Swipe Coin Scalper, Amina gave away the big secret of the Swipe Coin Scalper, and that is literally to watch this tutorial video, right? This video literally is what taught me how to use the scalper. And if you see on here, Kim says she's going to drop it as well, but you've got those 3 steps, right? These 3 steps is how you determine whether or not you're going to get into a trade. So I'm going to break it down on here today. But quite simply, guys, the scalper is an algorithm, just like the harmonic scanner, right? So it's giving out trade ideas, but you need to determine whether you're going to take those trade ideas, okay? So you need to add the confirmations to see, is this a valid trade idea, or has it just been pushed out because Bitcoin has hit a certain key level in the market, which is what we're going to go through in a second. But please, please, guys, watch this video. Watch this 20-minute video. It's amazing, and you will start to understand it. But I'm going to go through it now. So we can see on here that we can see that step 1 is change from candlestick chart to line chart, right? Step 1, change from candlestick to line chart. Step 2, we're spotting the break and the close. So we want that Hulk smash, the break and the close of structure, support or resistance. We're going to go through what that looks like in just a second. And step number 3, is the 50 EMA, that's the yellow line, is it below or above price, right? So the 50 EMA is an indicator, and the indicator is showing us the average of the last 50 candles, okay? So let's have a look at what we've got right now. But before I start drawing lines on here and all of this, I want to give you guys a cheat code. And this is the cheat code that I've been using. And that is right over here on original, right? So you're going to click onto original and you're going to change it to smooth, guys. And when you do this, what happens is the educators, so Picasso or whoever's looked at this chart, has actually charted up the chart for you, right? This is the cheat code, guys. This is what I've been using, because now we can see exactly where, so we can see where the buy was. So this is where the swing trade that we took was, back up to 52k, right? So this buy scalp here, I knew already without even looking at the confirmations, this was going to be an amazing trade to take. Why? Because we were back down at our swing low, right? Our swing low where we were going to enter the trade. So our swing trades and our trades that come from the app, these are long-term trades, guys. These are swing trades. We're not going for 50 pips on these trades. We're not going for 100 pips. We're not going for 150. We're going for thousands of pips, right, on those big trades. On the Swipe Coin Scalper, you are simply going for 50, 100, or 150 pips, right? That is the purpose of this. When we're catching the big boy pips, we're doing it from the app, guys, right? We're doing it from the app. So you can see, and you can use this into the future as well, because we now know that this is a key level, right? This is a key level right here. So look, here we can see, and it will be annotated. So he's written 47,850, turn back to the support, confirm the buy, right? So the Swipe Coin Scalper called a buy, it broke, retested. This is for my guys that were, not my brand new guys, but my guys that were already in on FRX, right? You did your 100 to 400 series. You know what a break and retest is, right? We've broken, retested, and now we're going up, right? So that's why we can see that it's confirmed for a buy. The more you use this, guys, the more you'll start to get the terminology that's being used, okay? So you'll always go to the smooth chart, because there'll be a line that's drawn and it will say to you, if we break above or below this line, that is confirming the trade, the last trade that is there, right? That's confirming the last trade that's there. So using the smooth is always a second confirmation. I always look at the smooth chart before I even go and chart up on the Swipe Coin Scalper. Because why am I doing the work if Picasso's done it for me? Picasso's been trading Bitcoin for 8 years, just solid Bitcoin, right? I just got here 2 months ago. What makes me think that I am more qualified to call the trade when Picasso's done the work, right? And I'm going to show you guys a little bit later. There's an amazing part of Swipecoin app that shows you Picasso's brain. And he will literally put in there what he can see happening in the market. If you've ever been thinking when you're on a go live, I wish I saw the market like Luke Longmire. I wish I saw the market like Kimberly Torres. You can see the market through Picasso's brain just by using the app and looking at it, right? So we'll go through that a little bit later. But this is the same thing, guys. So I know that even though the algorithm said to buy right here, I can see that Picasso said, okay, we've turned back, we've hit support, it's confirming the buy, right? He's already done the work. So if there was no markup here, nothing was on here, what we would do is we would have it on original. So when we just logged in, oh, it's even on here. They're amazing. Like, these guys are absolutely amazing, right? So he's literally done the work for us. Again, on here, you can see the buy flag has just come off. And you will see that, guys. You will see the flags remove, right? Because it means that it's invalidated the trade, right? So if you see a flag come and then you see it go, it invalidates the trade. So that's why it disappears. Yeah, you can see a buy was called about 8 minutes ago, right? So how will we take the buy? Well, the steps we would need to take the buy is the first thing we would need to do is change our candles. Change our candles to our line chart. So if I click on candles, you're going to click on line. And now we've got the line chart, right? The second thing that we're going to do, is chart up our support and our resistance, right? So if we're looking for a buy, guys, we need price to break the resistance because we're going up, right? So if we're looking for a buy, we need price to break resistance. If we're looking for a sell, we need price to break the support. And for us, because Picasso is amazing, he's drawn those two lines for us, right? He's already done it, okay? So we can see here, if we get a break and a close of 48,396, the buy is then valid. What do I mean by a break, right? So you can see here, this candle came up, it touched the line, and then it rejected straight off of it, right? It did not break this line, right? Can everyone see that? Type me some 111s if you can see it. I want to make sure everybody's with me. We have not broken this, right? So we wouldn't be getting in for the buy now. Even though this called for us to buy 8 minutes ago, it has not done what it said it needs to do for our confirmation, right? It has not broken that structure, okay? And then the third step, so our first step was changed to our line chart. The second step was look for our break and close of our support or our resistance. And then the third step is the price trending above or below the EMA? Now, if it's above the EMA, guys, we are looking for buys. And we're looking for buys because if the price is trending higher than the last 50 candle average, we're looking for buys. We're going up. That's what the 50 EMA is. So if the price is below the 50 EMA, we're looking for sells. So right now, we're literally at the 50 EMA, right? So this is not a great time to take a trade. If any of my gold traders in here, we're in the middle of a zone, right? We're in the middle of a zone. We're in the middle between the buy and the sell, right? So we might even consolidate in here for a little bit. So we want to wait for Bitcoin to make its decision, make its move, if we're going up again or if we're going down, right? Makes sense. That makes sense, guys. All right, I can see some yes. I've got it on my phone as well. So let's Let me drag this out. So if I drag this over a bit, because I want to show you guys what the break will look like. So here, we've got a solid break, right? We can see that it's a solid break, and this doesn't include the wicks, guys. When you put it on the line chart, it does not include the wicks. So if I put it back to candles, you can see we actually broke this line here. So if me and Kim were up on Instagram Live looking at this, we would be like, oh my God, we've broken the line, we've broken the line. But until you've closed above this line, we do not take the trade, right? Breaking is one thing, but until you close above the line, you do not take the trade. So right here, you can see we broke above it, we closed above it, right? You can see the retest, we came back to the line, we closed above, and then we went for the buy. So that's what we're looking for to happen over here. We want it to break above this line, close, and then the buy is valid, right? So that's the break and close. That's what break and close of structure means. The break, close, and then we're in. So now, how do you get in? How do you actually do it? Because so many people say, should this be a pending order? Should this be market execution? How do we get in, right? You can market execute on this, but Bitcoin moves very fast, right? It moves very fast. So if it breaks all the way down and you shoot down 50 pips, you're not going to want to market execute because you're already then at your TP1. So at that point, you would wait for your entry, right? You would wait for your entry. So let me show you guys what we would do. So let's look for the sell. Right, so over here, guys, you can do it two ways. You can measure, you can use this ruler tool to measure your 50 pips. All right, so let's get this back up actually so you guys can see what the risk is. So this is how we take our trades. So Picasso recommends that we split our risk into 3 trades, right? So if you would usually take a 0.06, right? If you'd usually take a 0.06, then you would take 3 0.02 trades, all at the same entry and all with the same stop loss, but TP1 would be 50 pips, TP2 would be 100 pips, and TP3 would be 150 pips. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. I'm going to show you what that looks like now. Because you're not risking, you might be thinking, oh, I don't want to lose 3 times on the one trade, but you've split your risk, guys, down by 3. So if you usually do a 0.3, I'm not telling you to do 0.3, 0.6, 0.9, right? I'm not telling you to put a 0.9 on. I'm telling you to put 3 0.01s on. Are we understanding that? Drop me some ones in the chat if we get that, if we understand. Because I don't want anybody putting lots and lots of trades on. All right, I can see some ones. Cool. All right, so how do we get in? So like I said, you can use your ruler. Click on the measure tool here. So if we were to get in from this line, which would be our entry, or as close to the line as possible, and we pull it down, right, you can see you just knock off, guys. You knock off the last number, so that is 44, 49. That's 50 pips, right? That is 50 pips. So you just knock off the last number before the decimal point, and you've got 50 pips. Drop in 50 into the chat so I know that you guys understand that that is 50 pips. That is your TP1, right? And then if you look over to the right-hand side, you can see your take profit that you would put into your MetaTrader 4, 47380. That would be your take profit 1. Are we getting the 50s in me now? Do they know? Do they understand? Are we good? Yes. All right, cool. Right, so how do we work out our stop loss? Good question, because we're going to use a stop loss, right? We're going to use a stop loss. We're not going to wait for it to come back and blow our account. because we are going to use risk management. So if you're buying, you're going to be using your long position. And if you're selling, you're going to be using your short position. So we're going to try and sell. So we're going to go short position. So we're going to click where our entry is, right? And this is our risk to reward. So right now this says 1, right? Which means we're risking 1 to gain 1, all right? So you risk $10 to gain $10, right? 1 to 1. So we'll put in now, so you can double click on this, guys. Double click on this, and then you are going to put in your stop loss and your take profit, right? So we're going to change these to 50 and 50 because we're going 50 points up, 50 points down, right? Easy as that. We've now got our stop loss and our take profit, right? You can see to the right, the green highlighted, there's our TP. The red highlighted, there is our stop loss. And look, guys, this is amazing because if this breaks this green line, we're going in for the buy, right? That's why the stop loss is at this specific point. All right, so that would be our take profit 1. So that would be your first trade. That would be the numbers that you put in for your first trade. Now you do it again. All right, cool. So you would do this for a second time for your second position. The same thing. Your same 50 pips. And this time, 100. Oh, I did it. Right, and then same, last one for your third, 150. Right, so they are our three trades. So guys, all you're looking for, and if you want to take this really basic, you're really new to this, and this is your first time, just go for take profit 1, right? Just go for your 50 pips, right? Until you've learned to trade and manage your trade, it's okay to go for your 50 pips. Because more often than not, if we look back on this, we're hitting 50 pips. We're hitting way more than 50 pips on all of these trades, right? As long as we're taking the confirmations from the trades and we're using the videos, the go lives, and like Amina said at the start of this call, they go through this swipe coin scalper. So they'll actually, on the lives, if you're struggling with them, on the lives, they'll go through what each one means and if we should have got in. So they'll even back test and have a look at them before, right? So, all right, cool. So that is our swipe coin scalper. Let's see if we can have a look at the app before we move over.
Guys, I want you to drop some L's into the chat because you are getting some real sauce from Lisa. I said to her to go really basic, and she's giving you so much sauce today, guys. You are so blessed because she does understand this stuff. So I just want you to know how blessed you are on this call right now to have Lisa break this down for you. So guys, drop some L's while she gets the swipe coin app. I was saying, don't give them any more. Don't give them any more. She was like, you know what? She always wants to give her best. So I really appreciate you, Lisa.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. Right, let me stop sharing.
And just so you know, guys, this is the last thing we're going to go through. We're getting very close to the end of this call now. I just hope that you guys have got some value from this. If you've got some value from this, I want you to drop some 7s in the chat, guys. Got some 7s in the chat because I called Lisa last minute for her to be part of this with me, and I'm really grateful to her and Kim. I didn't even give Kim any notice, so the fact that she jumped in as well, I'm very grateful for that too. So we're going to look at one last thing, which is the swipe coin app. Lisa and I will break this down for you very, very simply, so that you can go ahead and start using it. I don't know if there's any like very beginners on this call. This may go over your head if you're a very beginner and you've only been in a week or maybe a month, and this is going over your head. It's okay, guys. Just take the bits that work for you, and the rest you'll get in time. Sorry, Lisa.
Can you share your swipe coin app, because mine's not sharing on the screen?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the link, because I usually share it on beginners class and it works. So.
Yeah, it's offering me a limited option as well.
It's only letting me share photos or cloud.
Well, it's offering Microsoft OneDrive, Google Drive, Box, Photo, Document, Web URL, Bookmark, Camera, and Share Whiteboard. It usually gives me an option to share screen, but it's not giving me an option.
Yeah, mine doesn't either.
Okay, it might be the link. Okay, well, guys, what we can say about the Swipe Coin Scalper is it's an easy app to download. It's absolutely free. What we would suggest is if you do have the Swipe Coin Scalper downloaded, is that you have all the notifications on. So you are not the one that misses out on the trade that comes through. And Kim has just literally put the biggest clue into the chat a moment ago where she said, oh, something's closing soon. So guys, if you have the Swipe Coin Scalper and the trade has come through, Kim has given you a really massive clue. Plus, Lisa's already broken it down for you as well. So with the Swipe Coin Scalper, it breaks down into several sections. I'll have to just verbally explain it to you. Because when you've got a menu... Yes, Kim?
Yeah, so for those who have the DCX, or if you plan to get it, there is a Telegram group. There is a Telegram notification as well for the Swipe Coin Scalper. So every time when there's a new scalper that comes out on the website, it sends you a notification and you can just run and check it on your laptop. For the app itself, I would say to make sure that your notifications is on, because I think they just upgraded it. So make sure everything is turned on, even if they have to send it to your email and you get the notification via your email as well. Don't make the money miss you now, because a big money this. Okay.
Yes. Can we get you to drop the Telegram into the groups for us, please, Kim?
Oh yes.
Thank you very much.
Send it in.
So
I'll put it in the Discord.
Yes, beautiful. Yes, thank you very much. Ah, fantastic. So we've got the Swipe Coin Scalper, guys. Now the Swipe Coin Scalper opens up like this. So if a trade comes through, it's going to give you a markup very similar to this one. This one is being given by Nick Gomez, and the signal was 5 minutes ago. And this was, if you click on the tick.
Yeah, I'm sharing it as a picture so they can see it.
Okay, super. Okay, super. So you'll click on the tick, and when you click on the tick, it'll give you the rundown of what to copy. And literally, I don't know if anyone's ever used swipe trades, but literally, when we're talking about copy and paste, there's like a little icon on the right-hand side of all the numbers. You just press on that, it copies the digit, and there you go. So here it is here. You can press on the digit, and you can copy that and literally paste it into your MT4. The other things in this Scalper, this Swipe Coin app that are really beneficial are, I mean, there's so many, are the MT4 chat. Now, the MT4 chat will, yes, Susan says it's a great tool. The MT4 chat actually gives you a breakdown on any trades that are sent out by the Swipe Coin app, and it will give you an update. It also has a Scalper chat, so it gives you an update of the Scalper trades that have gone through. Now, what I think is really brilliant about the MT4 chat is that it breaks down if any movements happening in the trade. It'll give you an update. It will tell you if the trade is still valid. It will tell you to get secure profits. It will tell you to move your stop loss into profit. It will tell you all these things to do. So literally, it will tell you exactly what to do. So like Kim said, like Lisa said, like we keep iterating, is have your notifications on. So I don't know how annoying you think the messages are, but when you start getting paid, you're going to start looking for those messages. I know I was. You've also got the Scalper chat. That's going to be the Scalper trade sent through. The entry price. The entry price will be given to you. But if you're talking, so someone's put a question in the chat that says, do we decide which entry price we use? Now, the entry price is given to you, and that may vary based on your entry, but also your lot size will be down to you. So that'll be down to risk management, and that'll be down to the size of your account. The other things are, we've got Picasso's brain in there, so he will break down what he's looking at, and you guys can take some time and read through these. They are very, very good reads. It gives you an understanding of what's actually happening. Also, we've got the exchange chat. Now, Curtis Cobain is the one that posts into the exchange chat. So we're talking about the coins. I spoke about the coins that I've invested in. Kim spoke about the 16 coins she's got. And literally what Curtis has done, he's just updated his list of coins. And that exchange will be, that list will be in the exchange chat in the Swipe Coin. You also have results. So you're going to see how profitable the Swipe Coin is by how many trades it's won or lost. And you've got videos, you've got search, and you've got all that stuff. So guys, what I would suggest you do, and thank you for sharing the screen, Lisa, is take a look through. Now, I don't know about you. What we would suggest you do is take a look around. The best way to understand what's happening in DCX, I believe, is the go live sessions. So yes, you'll get an idea with you'll get a very great beginning idea with the academy videos. But if you want up-to-date information and up-to-date moves you should make, then you want to be on the go lives for the day-to-day trading with Crypto Picasso and Sean, and for the long-term trading and the long-term look at this with Jason Brown and Curtis Cobain. So you want to catch them live if you can. If you can't and it's too late for you, I remember sitting up and watching Curtis Cobain literally 1 till 3 a.m. and I took notes for the whole 2 hours, and I was like, how did this man keep my attention? Because of what he was talking about. This stuff is really, really interesting. It's so riveting. Honestly, it's so great. So what you want to do is, if you can't do the midnight or the 4 o'clock in the morning because of other commitments, then the best thing to do is set it up for your early morning. I practically get up early to watch these videos. Here you go. Here is, thank you so much, Jade and Lisa. Here is the MT4 trade ideas. Those are the ones you put in your MT4. Your exchange trade ideas, which is to do with your crypto wallets. Your MT4 chat, which is all your up-to-date updates on your MT4 trades. Your Scalper chat, which is all your Scalper trades. You've got the exchange chat, which is all the coins that Curtis Cobain suggested you have. Picasso's brain, which is the breakdown. Lisa spoke about it. You know, if you ever want to know what they're thinking, you've got crypto talks, you've got results, the videos, and you've got all that stuff to kind of sift through. And my thing would be, this is what you need to give up Netflix for, guys. If you never gave up Netflix before, this is what you give up TV, Netflix. I don't know what else you're doing. I don't know if you're talking to the neighbors, like allow all that, give it all up. This is what you want to be doing. Get a really good understanding. If you want the understanding that Lisa has got in this, she has put the time in. I know Lisa has put the time in. If you want to see the success that Kim is having, she has put the time in. Guys, nothing's going to substitute for the time you're going to put in to get to the stage you want to get to with this academy, with any of the academies. Nothing can replace the time you need to put in to do this. So we have hit midnight, guys, and I'm so happy and grateful that we've held the attention of 155 of you guys. So we want to thank you for being on the call. We hope this has really given you a little bit of what we have been experiencing with DCX. And this video has been recorded. So feel free, once the recording's out, we'll get it into the Discord chat in the DCX folder. Feel free to watch it again at your own pace. But if not, guys, and you've got the starter of what this is, this will be for anyone that's starting new and you want to go straight over to Go Live and academies and get stuck into what they've got in over there. Make it part of your schedule to fit something in. Pretty much DCX is part of my daily routine now. And it's paying me, guys. It is paying me very handsomely since December. Christmas was very good. So what I'm saying to you guys is, if you want this movement to happen for you, if you want this to change your investing experience, then this is where the money resides, where the money resides, where the money resides, where the money resides. So guys, I want you to put some L's in the chat for Lisa. She's incredible. She always is incredible. She gives more and more and more than, I mean, I even told her just we want to keep it basic, but she gave you so much more, guys. I was telling her to stop, but she wanted to give you more. So I want you to put L's in the chat. And Kim, thank you so much, Kim. Do you know what? Kim not only gave us value on here, she's actually been giving value in the chats as well. So guys, if you're having wins in your trading, share it. If you're having wins and something comes up and you think it can benefit the whole team, share it, share it, share it, share it, because we can all win together. And I definitely believe that's what Kim is pioneering, as long with so many other of us. But I know Nikki stood you out in mindset call today, but I'm gonna stand you out right now as well, because you are an exemplary example of a student, and a student on fire as well. So, you know, I salute you, Kim. And guys, let's follow in that example. Let's follow in those footsteps. Let's share, let's profit, and let's go all the way to the top together. So with all that said, guys, have an amazing night. I hope you can't sleep and you get onto those videos right now and you try and get it all done, like I would be you trying to get it all done right now. But with that said, if you have any more questions, go back to your mentor, rewatch this video, and actually use the videos and the academies available to you. Good night. Wealthier world. Let's get wealthier. Let's go.